I'm back with another map video today. Today is map video number 8. So today I'm going to talk about 7 different maps. Everything from what is the median age in your state? So how old are people in your state? How old are the senators in your state? Do you have old senators or do you have young senators? And I'm going to talk about some weird town names. Of course, I'm going to throw some other maps in there too. So let's talk about some maps. So the first map we're going to look at is the median age in every state. So as you can see, depending on how old or young you are, depends on the color of your state. So you have Maine with the highest at the average median age is 45. Then you have Florida, West Virginia, Vermont, and New Hampshire at 43. The youngest is going to be Utah at 32. So where do you live? What is the median age in your state? Mine in West Virginia is 43. So the next map is the most consumed type of meat by country. I thought this was a very interesting map. So you're going to have 70 countries where it's poultry. So as you can see, like Russia, Canada, the United States, Mexico, almost all of South America, Australia, like South Africa, Libya, parts of the Middle East here. You're going to have 56, which are seafood and fish. China, India, the islands here. You're going to have the coasts here in like Africa are going to be seafood. You're going to have 29, which are pig, which is mostly here in Europe. You're going to have 23, which are like cow meat, which is parts of the Middle East, parts of Africa, and then down here in Argentina, which is the world's leader in bovine meat consumption. You're going to have 5, which are mutton or goat, which are like Mongolia, Algeria are 2 of the 5 that are the goat meat. And then you're going to have 2 that are other. So where do you live? Do you agree? I'm in the United States. Ours says poultry. I would probably agree that poultry is probably the most consumed type of meat in the United States. So the next map we're going to look at is the fastest growing occupation in the country. These are from 21. These are the projections from 2021 to 2031, and it's showing nurse practitioner is projected to grow at 45.7%. They do have a very high salary, to about $121,000 was the median pay in 21. Then you're going to have like wind turbine technicians, ushers, lobby attendants and ticket takers, motion picture projectionists, cooks in restaurants, data scientists, athletics. You're going to have going down like web developers, medical and health service managers, physician's assistants, they make good money, physical therapy assistants. So these are some of the jobs that are projected to have high growth from now till 2031. So the next map I think is a really cool map. It is the age of U.S. senators in each state. So let's zoom in. So as you can see, each state is going to be a different color. Blue is 2 Democrats, red is 2 Republicans, purple is a Democrat and a Republican, and then blue stripes is a Democrat and an independent, and red stripes is a Republican and an independent. So it has all their ages. I'm going to talk about a few of them. So like Chuck Grassley is in Iowa. He's 90. I did not realize he was so old. Then you have Mitch McConnell in Kentucky, who is 82. You have Bernie up here, or Mitch is 81. Bernie up here in Vermont is 82. So those are the 3 oldest. The 3 youngest. So down here in Georgia, you have John Ossoff, who is 36. You have J.D. Vance in Ohio, who's 39. And you have Kate Britt in Alabama, who is 41. My state of West Virginia, I have Manchin, who is 76, who is not running for re-election in this 2024 election cycle. And then I have Shelley Moore Capito, who is 69. Manchin is a Democrat. Shelley Moore is a Republican, and they do work very well together. You can see that Montana is a split state. Wisconsin and Ohio are split states with 1 Democrat and 1 Republican. So where do you live, and how old is your senator or senators? How old are your senators? Okay, so this one's kind of cool. It's just some weird town names. I'm just going to hit on a couple. In West Virginia, you have a town called Booger Hole. In Texas, you have a town called Ding Dong. In Arkansas, you have Toad Suck. In Alaska, you have Chicken. Nevada, Jackpot. That kind of makes sense. Oregon, you have Boring. Washington, Big Bottom. North Dakota, you have Zap. If we go up here, you have like Mosquitoville, Bald Head, Flea Hill, Coward, Spuds. So, what is a funny town name in your state? Okay, and the last two are going to be connected together. The first one is going to be the world's most powerful passport. So, I'm going to zoom in. So, there's a global passport scale on here, 0 to a 200 scale. So, let's look at this. So, with a score of 197, there are 4 countries in Europe and 2 in Asia who have the most powerful passports, which are going to be Spain, France, Germany, Italy, Singapore, and Japan are all at a 194. They are the most versatile passports. Then you're going to have Australia and New Zealand at 189. You can pretty much get into any country. Australian citizens can visit visa-free to places like Venezuela, given the lack of diplomatic tensions between them. The United States and Canada in North America are at 188, and it says in North America, citizens must obtain a visa for travel to Brazil, India, and China. And then as you can see, most of Europe is in the 180s to 190s on how much they can travel with their passport. So when we move on to the least powerful passports in the world, I was shocked that Afghanistan had a score of 28. Which seemed to be the lowest. Afghan citizens have visa-free access to just 12% of the world. After the Taliban seized control in 2021, many countries cut ties with Afghanistan. So that does make sense. Syria is at 29 ranking because of a lot of the ongoing civil wars and the drug trade. Many countries have closed their border to Syrian citizens. Libya is at a 40. It is the least powerful passport in Africa. North Korea is at a 42. It is illegal to leave without government approval, making their passport one of the rarest in the world. You can see most of like the Middle East here, some of these countries in Southern Asia and here in Africa are in the 40s and 50s. If you enjoyed today's video, please like, subscribe, and comment below with something that you learned today.